Hello guys, it has been a while. Welcome back to Jane Graphic Tutorial. So in this session we are going to make a birthday flyer. So let's head on to creating our beautiful and nice birthday flyer. So first of all, I just want to give it a title. So let's give it a title as birthday flyer BF. Then let's set the width to 1100 and the height to be 1100, and let's make sure that the resolution is 300. After that, let's check the color mode to be RGB color. Then let's go and hit on create. So this is the background that we are going to work on for our today's session of tutorial. So let's get on and start doing everything. So first of all, I'll go to my view and go to my guides and go to my new guide layout. So I just type in the settings just to set out my alignment so that everything that I will do will just fall into the alignment. So I'll go on and hit on OK. So we have created our alignment and we are going to start to develop our beautiful background. So first of all, we will start with importing our resources. So let's go to file and go to our place link. So these are the files that we are going to actually use for our birthday flyer. So first of all, I just want us to import this background inside. So let's make sure that it takes the entire background like this. So we will just stretch it so that it takes the entire background. So after we are done with this, we will go on and we will go to our hue. Then we will make sure that our hue, we set the hue to plus 95. So let's type here 95 like this. Then let's go to the lightness, or the lightness to be minus let's start minus 60 like this. Very nice and amazing. So this is what actually I just want to do. So after we are done with this, we'll go on and select this background here, and we go to our filter and we go to our blur and go to our Gaussian blur. So I just want us to blur the background to about a radius of 8.0. so this is what I actually want us to do. So after we are done with this, we can go on and bring other things inside. So let's go to our file and go to our place link. So this time we are going to bring this image inside. Very nice and very beautiful. So we will hold on Shift Control Alt plus B to just desaturate this image. Very nice and amazing. Then we will select it and we'll make sure that we go to our blending option and we will take our overlay. So after we have taken our overlay, we will still select this image once again. Then we want to go to filter and go to blur and go to emotion blur. So we just want to add a little bit of emotion to it. So this is what actually we are going to have. Very nice and very amazing. So after we are done with this, we can go on and select this image, pick up our eraser here, then we rasterize the background. Then I just want us to clean the down part of this image like this. Very nice and amazing. So we can also go on and be cleaning around it like this so that we get something very nice and amazing. So this is what actually I just want us to do. So I just want us to get this kind of a moving background at the back of our design. Very nice and amazing. So after we are done with this, we are going to add a little bit of exposure to it. So I just want to select this background here, then we go to this option and go to our exposure. So we are going to add a little exposure. We just want it to be brightened a little. So I think this is very cool and very amazing. So this is what I actually want us to do. Very nice and very amazing. So now after we are done with this, we are going to import our resources. So let's go and import this image inside. So I just want to bring this image first inside. So we are going to change this overlay to something like this image. Very nice and amazing. So I just want to change it to overlay. Very nice and very amazing. So after we are done with this, we can also go on and bring on our second image. So let's quickly go on and bring our second image. So I just also want to import this image inside, so we will get an effect like this. So after we are done with this, we are just going to create a gradient to add to the background. So we will just go and take our foreground color. So I just want something like a very deep, a very dark green color, something like this, very nice and amazing. So we just go and set our gradient like this, very nice and amazing. So we can just go to our gradient panel so that we reduce the amount of the gradients like this, so that we get an effect just at the down of the background, very nice and very amazing. So this is what I actually want to do. So after we are done with this, let's go to our file and bring on our next resource. So we are just going to bring this flare inside. So with this flare, we change the blending option to something like a screen. So I just want to choose something like a screen, then we will just expand it like this so that it takes the entire background. So actually the flare will not take the entire background, but I just want us to have something like this, very nice and amazing. So after we are done with this, we can go on and we'll pick our eraser here. So let's select this image and rasterize it. So I just want to clean the edges of the flare so that we get something like this, very nice and very amazing. Now it was left for us to add some little typography to what we have just done. So to do this, let's pick our best tool and let's start typing something. So I just want us to type something like emerald like this. Then let's select it and change the font to something called crunchy. So I just want us to take this font, then let's expand the size to about 48 like this, very nice and amazing. So actually I just want this text to be a white text, so let's select the text and change it to a white text like this. Then we are going to add some effect to this text that we have just made. So we'll go to our effects and we add little stroke. So this stroke is actually going to be a green stroke, but very tiny one, something like this, very nice and amazing. So after we have added the stroke, we will also add drop shadow to it to make it feel more nice and very amazing. So let's increase the size of the drop shadow like this. Then we can also increase the opacity also like this, so that we will just feel the text, very nice and amazing. So this is what I actually want us to do. So we can also tilt this image like this so that we have something more amazing and very unique. So this is what actually I just want us to do. So after we are done with this test, we can go on and type our happy birthday. So to do this, I just want us to select our vertical type tool. So let's create a text box here, and we are just going to, so let's reduce the text to about a size of 10, and let's change the font also to a font called Lucida. So we are just going to take Lucida regular. That's the font that we are going to use. So I just want us to type something like happy, or the happy is happy birthday, something like this, very nice and very amazing. So we can just select the text and we can also close up a little bit. So let's close it up a little bit, like -50, very nice and amazing. Then we can also separate it like this so that it will look more amazing and more beautiful. So we can just place our text here I think this is very nice and amazing. Oh, the text. Okay, let's add. I didn't finish typing the birthday, so let me add the DY so that it will make more amazing and very beautiful. So you can just do whatever that you just want to do with the birthday. So it just needs to be in this form. Very nice and very amazing. So after we are done with this, we can also go on and add some text also just under the emerald. So this text is actually going to be the wishing text, so we can just go on. So let's go on down here and let's choose a font called Roboto. So I just want to use Roboto. Then let's choose a size of about 8. I think this is nice and amazing. Then actually this is going to be a random text because this is the place that we are going to add the birthday wishes, any prayer that you just want to add to the image. So I just want to put it as a random text. So let's put it down here. Very nice and amazing. So let's increase it a little bit like this, then let's bring it here. Very nice and amazing. So this is what I just want us to do. So after we are done with this, we are just going to pick our ellipse tool. So we just pick our ellipse tool and draw a little circle like this. Very nice and amazing. So I just want us to duplicate this ellipse tool. So Ctrl+J to duplicate it. So with one, we are going to select one and we are going to create a stroke for it first. So we are going to make sure that the stroke is also a white stroke like this. Very nice and very amazing. So let's decrease the stroke like this. Very nice and very amazing. So we select it and make sure that the fill is 0 so that we just get something like this. So we can just increase it a little bit so that it will just go around our ellipse tool that we just wanted to, we just created something like this. So this is what I just want to do. So with this ellipse tool, we are going to change the gradient. So let's go to our blending option here and go to our gradient overlay. So we just want to change the overlay to something like this. Very nice and very amazing. So we can select this and be playing around it. So this is what I actually want to do. So something like this is actually cool and very nice. So you can just be playing around it. So anything that you just want your gradient to be, you just let it be. So this is what I actually want it to be. So after we are done with this, we can go on and start typing the date of the birthday. So let's type something like 4th and let's set it. This time let's change it to Carslum, the font to Carslum Pro regular, something like this. Very nice and amazing. So we just put it. So you can go on and increase the size a little bit like this. Then we just put it inside the box or the ellipse tool. Then we just also want to type something like November like this, but this time we are going to increase the font to about 24, something like this, very huge one, so that it will just move on or cross over all the ellipse tool. So with this we can give it a drop shadow so that we will just know how it is on the ellipse. So this is what I actually want to do. So very nice and very amazing. So after we are done with this, you can also just close it up a little bit depending on how beautiful it will look on your flyer. You just do it like this. Very nice and amazing. So now after we are done with this, we are going to add other resource to it. I think this is going to be our last resource that we are just going to add to our beautiful and amazing flyer. So let's go on and import our last resource. So we are just going to import this resource. Very nice and amazing. So with this thing here, we are going to pick our quick selection tool and make a quick selection here. So after we have done with the selection, we just go on and create a mask to it. So this is what actually I just want us to do. Very nice and very amazing. So with this thing, we are going to add a hue to it. So let's select it and go to our panel here, and we just want to go to our hue. So I just want our hue to be -39. So let's type -39 here. So let's go on. So let's go on and click on this so that the hue will only be on this image. So our hue is going to be -39. Then our saturation is going to be 100. So it's going to be 100. Then our lightness is going to be 23. So this is what I just want us to do. Very nice and very amazing. So we can just go on and resize it a little bit like this. Then let's turn it a little bit like this. So this is what actually I just want us to do. So we can just go on. So let's hold on Shift plus the hue. Then let's right click it and let's convert them into a smart object, something like this. So this is what actually I just want it to be. So we can Ctrl plus J to duplicate it. So we just want to duplicate it like this. So as many as we can duplicate, we just duplicate it. Ctrl plus J, so that we just get a very amazing and very beautiful flyer that we just want to do. So you can go on and be duplicating it as many as you just want it to be on the flyer, but it shouldn't be so many so that it will look some way. So you just know how you just want to put it on the flyer. So I think something like this is very cool. So let me duplicate it, the last one also to here. So let me reduce it a little bit like this. Then let me drag it here. Very nice and very amazing. So this is what actually I just want us to do. Very nice and very amazing. So this is the end of the design that I just wanted us to do. So I have just linked all the resources just under the description, so you can go on and download it and practice along with this beautiful tutorial. And if there is anything that's bothering you, don't hesitate to bring your comment just under this video so that I will pick it up and we will start from there. So thank you, and we are going to meet in another session of tutorial. Bye bye.